Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher and I have Mr. Joy Bhattacharjya with me. Joy, the Punjab are all over Hyderabad, 66 for 4 in their 10 overs. Just the start and homecoming that Punjab were looking for, because they've pretty much got everything right except for that first ball review, which they didn't.
Absolutely. 66 for 4, Travis had gone. But the most important thing is exactly, it's a tale of two DRSs. One right at the start, where of the first ball they got an edge, but they didn't take the DRS. And then the DRS that they took, not because the keeper thought it was Harshal Patel's delivery on Rahul Tripathi, slow bouncer, but it was Sam Curran who caught it standing in mid-off and said, I'm sure I saw a nick. And this time they got it right. And of course, Shikhar Dhawan acknowledged it at the end. But that tells you a little bit about how Punjab clawed back into the game. Because when they started off, if you see what happened when they started off, that edge goes and nobody calls it.
Yeah.
And after that, Travis Head hits a French cut, just past the stumps, and then attacks Rabada, takes him for 15 runs. And you think that, it's going away from them. They've ridden their luck and they've got away with it. And then Shikhar Dhawan took an absolutely spectacular catch to get. I think that catch to get Travis Head off, that set it all off. And after that, a beautiful over from Arshdeep, and Punjab is firmly in control after that.
Well, we'll have a look at Hyderabad's batting card. We spoke a lot about them in the pre-match show. Unfortunately, even though Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma were getting off to a good start, but they both fell on 21 and 16. Markram got that beautiful delivery. The ball was moving around a little bit, and then Rahul Tripathi just got out when we sat on the comm box chairs as always. But the ball, like I said, initially Arshdeep was getting it to move around quite a bit.
I think this is a kind of pitch that is actually going to suit them, because it seems to be giving movement for Rabada and Arshdeep up front. And right now, if you see the two bowlers who like it a bit scuffed up, Sam Curran and Harshal Patel was looking particularly effective with the slow bouncer. This is a pitch he seems to be enjoy bowling in. And if those two can get into the act and they can get some swing early on and then a rough surface later, this will be ideal to the kind of bowling attack they have.
We spoke so much about the power play runs that Hyderabad have been getting, but this is their lowest score in the power play.
Yeah. And not only that, 40 for 3, and not only is that the situation, you're forced to make, you would have liked to have a bowling substitute, but you were forced to sub out Travis Head, get in the extra batsman for Rahul Tripathi, because there was only Samad and Classen they felt to follow, and then of course Pat Cummins. So they decided, not to take a chance, take in another batsman and see what happens when the bowling happens. I wouldn't say it has totally worked out, because I didn't think Rahul Tripathi managed to give them that acceleration in the middle. So a lot will now depend on how Classen and on the other side, Nitish Reddy bat.
Well, they have Shahbaz to follow and Pat Cummins, who we know can get those big runs when needed. We'll have a look at the bowling card now, because like we said, Punjab seemed to have gotten everything correct with their bowling. Arshdeep was the pick of the bowlers. 2 overs, just 8 runs and those 2 wickets. And again, Harshal Patel has had a very good 2 overs, just 3 runs. So everything going right for the Punjab bowling.
Absolutely. And I think once you take those 2 wickets, I think Arshdeep got those wickets, it immediately put a lot of pressure on them, and I think that made a difference. I thought Rabada bowled beautifully. I don't think his analysis shows that. He bowled beautifully. I think Curran, Abhishek put him under a bit of pressure, but then I think he took it too far, and it's one of those days where he stepped out and tried to hit him past cover, and he just hit him straight into the cover's hands.
How do you see Hyderabad going about things now? Because we know what Classen can do, but we haven't seen him in this kind of a situation. And he, I guess, is just attacking. So can he play another gear down?
I think he has to play another gear down for a little bit. But I think, look at it that way. You have 10 overs. You have Shahbaz, Abdul Samad and Cummins. You have to, at least one of the two has to start taking chances. I think the big problem with what Nitish Reddy was doing along with Rahul Tripathi was neither was taking a chance. There were about 17, 18 balls. I think the first ball of the 7th over is when they got the last boundary. And after that, 17 balls have been without a boundary, and that's quite a bit.
All right, Joyda. So Classen is the one who you are banking on to get him to. My score seems to be a little too far-fetched, but 178 seems to be now all on Classen's shoulders.
All on Classen's shoulder. I think Shahbaz can bat a bit, but this pitch is suiting them. If Harshal Patel bowls well, it bodes well for Punjab, not just for this match, but for the tournament. Remember, they have 3 games on the trot on this pitch.
All right, we'll wait and watch and see if Joyda gets his prediction right, or we just get lucky and see another Classen innings. Don't forget to join us in the mid-match show.